Yesterday, I went to a University of Utah football game with my father. He flew down from Alaska and we went to this Utes football game. It's the homecoming game. It's the debut of divisional play within the Pac-12 conference, and Washington State came here to Salt Lake City, and we had phenomenal tickets. We went on the first row, the players' side, the 20-yard line, and it was a blast. My dad was wearing his Black Dial Seamaster. It's a Seamaster Professional ceramic, the wave dial. In fact, I reviewed this exact watch when he purchased it when it first came out. So I'll probably link that video in the description if you're interested. And so because he was wearing his Seamaster, I was like, you know what? I have one too, but I have the wide dial variation. So let's be watch twins. We'll be SMPC twins for this game, for this memory that we're going to make together. So I wore mine, and here's a picture of our wrist check at the game. And I got to tell you guys, it was a blast. You know, I'd never been to a U game before, but the mascot came out riding a Harley Davidson out of the tunnel, and then the football team ran out, and the fireworks were being shot off from the field. The marching band was flanking either side playing. And my goodness, it was a lot of fun. It was a blast. And I'll always be able to look back on this memory and remember the good times, but remember that I experienced it with my father, and we were watch twins that day. And every time I look at these pictures, I'll think about that. And it was just a really nice experience. And I know before you say anything, I totally got burned. I neglected to bring sunscreen. I didn't bring a hat. And so I'm totally burned. You can see the sunglass line right on my face here. And some of you will be able to relate because you wear a watch all the time. And so you'll have a white wrist and then tan hand and forearm. So I know some of you guys can relate. I do look a little bit ridiculous in this video, but I usually look a little bit ridiculous in my video presentations. So anyways, let's talk about gift watches. Let's talk about sentimental watches, and let me continue here with the story. The last time my father was in town, and he's a watch enthusiast, just so you guys know, he gifted me a Seiko. And it was really a surprise to me. I didn't know that he had the watch, and I'm wearing it today. This is the SRPC 13K1. It's a UFO, a Recraft edition that came out about 4 years ago. And when it was available new, I mean, it really wasn't that expensive. I think it was right around $180, maybe $200 brand new. And now it's worth about $400. They don't pop up for sale that often. But I would not be tempted to, make $400 off a gift. Not only is that crass and inappropriate, but I'm not tempted to do it, because when I look at this watch, I'm not thinking about the color scheme. I'm not thinking about the retro 70s case or the value that this represents. I'm not thinking about the brand. I'm not thinking about quality control. I'm not thinking about the 4R36 movement. I'm not necessarily thinking about this watch. I'm thinking about its sentimental value to me. It was gifted to me by my father, one of my heroes, and someone who's very special to me. And so this is a watch I'm never tempted to sell. And every time I wear, which admittedly I don't wear a ton, I wear from time to time, I think about him. And I think that's really how a sentimental watch or an heirloom watch or a gift watch is supposed to operate. You don't necessarily think of the monetary value. You don't necessarily even think about telling the time to a degree. It's not about the watch, its specs, or the brand. It's about the memories. It's about that individual that gifted to you. It's more about the sentimentality. And so I have one of those. And I know I always advocate never have keepers, and I always enjoy the hobby however you see fit. But this is one that I'm just never tempted to sell because it means a lot to me. And one day I'm going to gift it to one of my daughters, or perhaps, one of their husbands. We'll just see how that goes, but it's always going to stay in the family. And there's always going to be nice stories associated with it and nice memories. And that's just a wonderful thing. So I was thinking like, hey, you know what? I want to gift my dad something that will be meaningful to him. So I was showing him my watch collection, and I was showing him some watches that I have in for review from brands and from authorized dealers. And we were just talking watches like two watch enthusiasts would do. And he expressed interest. He's like, ooh, I like that Zodiac. That looks so cool in person. So I have it here. If I open this up, you guys can see a sticky note that says, "For Dad." But I'm going to gift him this watch. It is the Zodiac, the Zodiac Super Sea Wolf GMT with the neon green color configuration. And in my opinion, this is easily Zodiac's coolest color iteration out of their product catalog. And it strikes a great blend of being bold and flavorful, playful, eye-catching, but also having that lovely retro design from all those decades ago. And then it's the perfect size at 40 millimeters. It comes with a solid bracelet. It comes with a very tastefully finished soap rod C125 caliber. And I mean, it comes with a cool microfiber cloth that's color coordinated. And overall, it's just a fun piece, one that I really enjoy. And I think sometimes when you want to give a meaningful gift, it has to come from a part of you. Like, you can't just, okay, I'm going to order that watch. The biggest hit I'm taking is the monetary value associated. You know, maybe a meaningful gift is more than just buying something. It comes from your own enjoyment, so to speak. So anyways, in a minute, we're going to go upstairs and I'm going to give my father this watch and maybe embarrass him on camera a little bit. But I just want to say real quick, Dad, I'm sure you're watching this video. Mom, you're probably watching this video. I really love you. I love you both. And I wouldn't be the person I am today without your influence, without your care, your encouragement, and your love. So thank you. I love you both. I'm getting emotional. But let's get back to watches. So guys, here in the comment section, I would like to know, have you ever been the recipient of a very meaningful gift, horologically related? Or perhaps you're on the opposite end. Perhaps you're the giver, and you've gifted a watch to a friend or a family member or an associate or a mentor, whatever it may be. Let's light up the comment section with some wholehearted, positive, giving and receiving comments, sentimental comments, horologically significant comments. Let's do that. I'm looking forward to reading your experiences if you've had them, and just let's make a positive video here today, and we'll end it on that note. And I'm gonna grab this Zodiac, box it up. Let's go upstairs. I'm gonna take my little handheld camera and let's go give this to my father. Thanks for watching.
Okay.
Probably a watch.
Wait. Okay. What do we got? It's a Zodiac. It's the green one. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like it.
What do you want, dog?
Ooh, yeah.
You did it.
This is really pretty. Isn't this pretty? Doesn't that match my glasses?
Yeah, that's my dad.
That's your dad's?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm giving it to Grandpa.
You better give it back, huh?
No, that's Grandpa's now, I think.
Let's see how it fits. Grandpa got a new watch.